What is up, YouTube? We are going to break down this trade that I took on Micron today. I shorted it from 118.30 and I made $284 in an hour. And let me break that down for you. These are all the orders, and this is the proof. So right here, I was noticing that we had came up and rejected off of this level for the past 2 days. Right here, 118.30, 118, 118.30. So today, when I saw us go up here, I missed the trade because I was driving. Came back, boom, and I hopped in the trade right here. And I went short 300 shares at 118.23, right around here. Right around 1 o'clock. And then I went another 100 short, 118.22. And then when we ripped up a bit, I went short another 200 shares. So that put me at a total of 600 shares. And my average price was 118.30. And so I was out of the money because I was shorting. I was hoping it would go down. I was out of the money 43 cents at one point. I had my stop loss at 118.80. I was giving myself a 50-cent stop loss, which would be a $300 loss because I was 600 shares at 118.30. And so it wasn't a perfect trade, but I mean, it's never going to be a perfect trade, you know? But anyway, so we started to sell off. I thought about adding to it, but it was kind of too big of a position for me already. 600 shares is roughly $70,000. So yeah, I wasn't, trying to go too much bigger than that. I'm not Joey Big Bucks yet. But so once we started to break below, I got out of 100 right here at 118. That's me locking in $30. Then I locked in another 50 shares because I saw we were kind of making a bottom. And in the worst case scenario, I didn't want us to just run back up and hit my price and I make no money. So, I got out 150 right here. Then I waited for us to run back up. I had my stop loss. I moved it to 118.20 so I could at least just make 10 cents on the trade. I didn't want it to go back above my 118.30 price. So it never hit my 118.20. We started to come back down again. I got 50 more shares out at 117.83, right around here. And don't ask me how I knew that we were gonna make a bottom right here perfectly at 117.60. Look, right here, I got out 100 shares, 117.60. Diamond hands. 117.60 I got out 100 shares, 117.70. I saw it starting to go back up. I got out another 50 at 117.78 because I'm not perfect. And then we kind of formed a base here, and I just ended up getting out because it didn't look like it wanted to keep going lower. And I was kind of exhausted from this trade. It was already an hour and 20-30 minutes in when I thought it was going to sell off here, but it didn't. So, it was mentally exhausting, but it wasn't that bad. It was only an hour. So boom. This is how I made $284 shorting Micron. And another reason why I entered this short is because Micron was literally following the market. This is Micron, this is the market. So when we were up here at around 217, look what happened. We start to sell off in Micron, but the only reason we were selling off in Micron is because we were selling off in the market. So I didn't just take this trade because I thought Micron was going to go lower at a random time. I took the trade because Micron was following the market. And I had my stop loss. If NASDAQ made a new high, Micron made a new high, that was my stop loss. My stop loss on Micron was 118.80. We got 7 cents away from it twice. This is 10 cents away, 7 cents away twice for my stop loss. So I could have lost 300 just as well as I made 280. But either way, thank you for tuning in.